In the immortal words of Madonna, music makes the people come together. But the thing is, when you're paying for it, these days there are some headaches involved in doing so. Ticketing, however, could be just another industry that blockchain is about to revolutionise. Doing stuff is big business. It seems at odds really with a world in which everything is increasingly moving online, but being there IRL is lucrative. That is, if you have a ticket for it. According to Allied Market Research, the event ticketing industry is worth something like $1.1 trillion US dollars. That data admittedly was taken from 2019, just before the pandemic hit, but as the world moves back to normal after COVID, plenty have their eyes on this market. There are, though, some big problems for everyone involved, both for fans and for artists. As many of you Swifties out there know all too well, there is one issue in particular: scalpers. That is, people who buy gig tickets purely with the intention of turning them around and reselling them at a profit. In November, pre-sales for Taylor Swift's Eras tour descended into chaos. Buyers have been forced to register with Ticketmaster's verified fan program in advance, the idea being to prevent scalpers from being able to get hold of tickets. It was supposed to mean that fans were in with a fair chance of paying face value. But when sales went live, Ticketmaster's website was overwhelmed by bot attacks. Then tickets swiftly appeared on resale sites for as much as $22,000. Both Taylor and her fans were understandably enraged. The pop icon said it was excruciating to have to watch. She's since been trying to figure out how to improve things, but meanwhile, a group of fans are suing Ticketmaster, claiming that instead of preventing scalping, the company is actually trying to profit from it. Now, ticket touts have, of course, been around in some form or another for a very long time. Indeed, as far back as the 18th century, there were complaints about concert tickets being resold for profit via things like booksellers and newspapers. But the rise of the internet has opened up a whole new variety of options for scalpers, as Ryan Kenny of NFT ticketing platform Seatlab NFT explains.
It can be as simple as just one person having lots of browser tabs open, abusing that sort of waiting room system to just buy lots of tickets consecutively and sort of, amass, more than 10, 20 tickets for one person, which obviously they're only doing to sell. And it goes all the way up to, like, there's dedicated software packages now that will sort of spoof browser sessions. So you can have like 100 browser tabs open, all run by a piece of software, and it's constantly trying to buy tickets and buy tickets.
While it's inevitable that demand will outstrip supply for some events, allowing touts and bots to sweep up tickets before fans even get a chance is seen as deeply unfair. But ticket agencies have clearly been aware of this problem for a long time. Back in 2017, Ticketmaster accused Prestige Entertainment of buying up to 40% of the tickets for performances of the smash hit musical Hamilton. Prestige had continued to use the bots, despite an earlier $3 million settlement where it promised to abstain from doing so. And bots aren't the only problems facing ticket buyers. There's also a lack of control over the prices that are being charged on secondary markets.
If you imagine at the minute, your traditional ticket is very much like a PDF. It's emailed to you, and that's where the control ends for sellers. If you can just screenshot your ticket and send it anywhere or sell it anywhere, it's very little control that's offered there. If you're a live music fan, it's very difficult for you to get real tickets these days at a fair price.
It could even be the case that the tickets being offered simply don't exist. In 2021, the UK's National Reporting Centre for Fraud and Cybercrime found that on average, victims of ticketing fraud lost around $1,000. Blockchain may hold a solution by using NFTs as programmable smart contracts.
Within a ticket, there's lots of rules that you can set at the time of making that event. So you could say, okay, we don't want to allow resales of the ticket. We don't want to allow transfers of the ticket. We want to set a price ceiling for the ticket. And depending on how you use those tools, it's a very credible solution to stopping scalping, price gouging, like an uncontrolled secondary market.
This allows for a secondary market that is beneficial to all except scalpers. It essentially means that a ticket holder who can no longer make an event is allowed to get their money back. That then enables another fan who missed out initially to go in their place. Then, if any profit over the original face value is allowed, that can be directed straight to the artist. Now, NFTs may not be able to guarantee you a ticket to the world's most popular events. Demand, of course, outstrips supply for many of these things. But by stopping bots and scalpers, your chances of getting a ticket are likely to be higher, and you may also end up paying a much fairer price for it.
It's not real traffic, it's not real people trying to buy tickets. That does sort of drain the resource we have as a server capacity. So yeah, we try and stop that as well, and hopefully just allow real people to buy tickets, which would be great, wouldn't it?
Alright, that's it from us. Do like and subscribe to this video if you want to see more content like it, and let us know what you think about whether NFTs could save the ticketing industry wherever you are watching this.